Pulp Fiction is one of the most iconic films of the 90s, a cult classic that forever changed the way stories are told on the big screen. Today, we're diving deep into 20 weird facts about Pulp Fiction that will change the way you watch it forever. Stay tuned because some of these facts are so bizarre that you'll be shocked that they're true. Number 1. Uma Thurman was almost not cast as Mia Wallace. Believe it or not, Uma Thurman wasn't Quentin Tarantino's first pick for Mia Wallace. Tarantino originally wanted a more established actress, but after a few didn't work out, he gave Thurman a chance. And the rest is history. Her unique blend of elegance and quirky energy brought Mia to life in a way that perfectly matched the film's offbeat tone. Many now see her portrayal as one of the defining performances of the decade. Number 2. The dance scene was almost cut from the film. The famous dance sequence between Mia Wallace and Vincent Vega at Jack Rabbit Slim's was nearly removed during editing. Tarantino's editor felt it slowed the film's pace, but Tarantino fought to keep it, arguing that the scene gave the characters their iconic chemistry and a playful edge. Today, that dance is one of the most beloved sequences in film history. Number 3. John Travolta's career got a major boost from this film. Before Pulp Fiction, John Travolta's career had hit a slump. He was known mostly for lighter roles in the 70s, but struggled to find strong parts in the 80s and early 90s. Tarantino specifically wanted him for the role of Vincent Vega, and the film's success catapulted Travolta back into the spotlight. It's one of the rare cases where a director's gamble completely revived an actor's career. Number 4. The film's iconic briefcase mystery was never explained. One of the biggest fan theories about Pulp Fiction revolves around the glowing briefcase. Nobody in the film ever reveals what's inside it, and Tarantino has never confirmed its contents. Some believe it holds gold, others think it's a supernatural object. Tarantino has simply said that the mystery is meant to remain unsolved, adding another layer of intrigue to the film's narrative. Number 5. Tarantino wrote the film with specific actors in mind. Tarantino didn't just write a story and then cast actors. He had specific people in mind while writing the script. For instance, he wrote the Vincent Vega character specifically for John Travolta and Mia Wallace for Uma Thurman. This allowed him to tailor the dialogue and relationships, making scenes feel more natural and personal, and creating chemistry that's palpable on screen. Number 6. The film was shot in chronological order to help the actors. Unlike most films, Pulp Fiction was shot in chronological order for certain key scenes, especially those requiring emotional development. Tarantino believed that filming this way would help actors experience the progression of their characters more authentically. This decision contributed to the film's fluid performance and helped create those unforgettable, seamless interactions. Number 7. Tarantino included pop culture references as a storytelling tool. The film is filled with references to classic movies, television shows, and music from different eras. Rather than using them as distractions, Tarantino carefully wove them into the story to build character depth and mood. For example, the diner scenes reference the everyday Americana lifestyle, while the dance sequence nods to the retro charm of the 1950s. Number 8. Real violence was kept minimal behind the scenes. Though the film is packed with gunfire and brutal encounters, Tarantino worked hard to ensure that the actual filming process wasn't as violent as it appeared. Special effects, careful choreography, and rehearsals helped actors stay safe, while making scenes feel visceral and intense. This approach allowed for a controlled environment, ensuring that the actors could give convincing performances without real danger. Number 9. Samuel L. Jackson's speech was inspired by scripture. The famous speech Samuel L. Jackson delivers in the film is loosely based on a Bible verse, but altered by Tarantino for dramatic effect. Jackson's performance turned it into a chant-like monologue that's both intimidating and theatrical. This speech has since become one of the most quoted and analyzed scenes in film history, showcasing how Tarantino's storytelling blends scripture with pop culture flair. Number 10. The film's non-linear structure was a deliberate challenge to Hollywood norm. When Pulp Fiction was first released, its non-linear narrative confused some viewers and critics. Tarantino intentionally broke the traditional storytelling structure to challenge audiences and make them engage with the film's themes in a deeper way. By rearranging scenes and timelines, he forced viewers to piece the story together, making it one of the most innovative films of the decade. Number 11. The Gold Watch story was inspired by real family history. The subplot about the Gold Watch, which plays a pivotal role in Butch's storyline, was inspired by a true story Tarantino heard from someone close to him. The watch becomes a symbol of honor, sacrifice, and loyalty passed down through generations. It adds emotional weight to the narrative and connects the gritty world of crime with family traditions, giving the film a surprisingly heartfelt touch amidst its dark themes. Number 12. Tarantino rejected the idea of making it a dark comedy. Although Pulp Fiction has many comedic elements, Tarantino deliberately avoided framing it as a dark comedy. Instead, he wanted the humor to emerge organically from the characters' personalities and situations, rather than through forced punchlines. This subtle approach made the humor feel more grounded and natural, adding depth to the film's dialogues without undermining its dramatic tension. Number 13. The Briefcase Code 666 was a purposely ironic touch. Fans who look closely at the briefcase's combination lock will notice it's set to 666, often associated with the devil or evil force. Tarantino included this as a subtle, tongue-in-cheek reference to temptation and corruption. It adds a layer of dark humor and symbolism, suggesting that what's inside the case may be far more sinister than it appears, or perhaps it's just a playful nod to audience speculation. Number 14. Tarantino's script was so well written. Several actors on set admitted that the dialogue was so sharp and distinctive that they memorized entire pages word for word, rather than rehearsing line by line. Tarantino's naturalistic style and witty exchanges made it easier for actors to slip into their characters, creating performances that feel spontaneous and effortless, despite the intricacy of the dialogue. Number 15. The cast bonded over their shared love of cinema. Many of the actors involved in Pulp Fiction were already film buffs and bonded over classic cinema. During downtime on set, they discussed favorite directors, scenes, and storytelling techniques, which enriched their performances and camaraderie. This mutual passion for film helped create an atmosphere where the cast could experiment and trust each other, contributing to the movie's effortless chemistry. Number 16. The use of everyday items made the violence more disturbing. Tarantino intentionally used ordinary objects, like a watch, briefcase, or diner booth, as focal points in scenes of violence. By setting gruesome acts in familiar environments with everyday props, he blurred the line between realism and fiction. This choice made the violence feel more disturbing because it grounded the chaos in a relatable world, rather than distancing the audience with exaggerated or supernatural elements. Number 17. The film's soundtrack was carefully curated to build mood. The iconic soundtrack wasn't just background noise, it was meticulously selected to reflect the film's mood, rhythm, and character interaction. From surf rock to soul, the tracks highlight scenes of tension and humor, while reinforcing the film's retro vibe. Tarantino personally chose songs that would resonate emotionally, helping to guide viewers' reactions and enhance the storytelling without overwhelming it. Number 18. Bruce Willis took a pay cut to join the project. Bruce Willis, who played Butch Coolidge, believed strongly in the project's vision and took a significant pay cut to be part of the cast. His commitment to the role helped the production stay within budget, while allowing the film to attract other talented actors. Willis's performance remains one of the most celebrated parts of the film, showing how passion for a project can outweigh financial incentives. Number 19. Tarantino used real locations instead of sound stages. To keep the film's atmosphere authentic, many scenes were shot in actual diners, motels, and apartments, rather than on constructed sets. This choice added texture and realism to the movie's environment, making it feel grounded and lived in. It also allowed the actors to interact with genuine spaces, resulting in performances that feel spontaneous and true to life. Number 20. The film's structure inspired a new wave of storytelling. After Pulp Fiction was released, its fragmented narrative style influenced countless films and TV shows. Non-linear storytelling, pop culture references, and witty banter became hallmarks of modern cinema. Many directors credit Tarantino's approach as a turning point in how stories could be told, where atmosphere, character, and dialogue matter as much as plot twists.